friends! My name is Desiree, aka Mama Friendly, and I do all sorts of videos on this channel, from cooking videos to planner videos, vlogs, hauls, homeschool videos with a Disney twist, a little bit of everything. So if any of that sounds like fun to you, I hope that you will subscribe and join this YouTube family. This video is a little bit different than usual. I'm doing kind of an unboxing, if you will. It's more like a flip through because it's not even really in a box anymore. But I've been using, well, for a long time, I used an Erin Condren planner, She Who Must Not Be Named. I used the vertical layout, and I do planner videos on this channel. So every week I would do like a plan with me, decorate with me, and show you guys what my week ahead was looking like, etc. This last year, I switched from an EC to a Recollections vertical, which is the Michaels brand. And I'm going to show you kind of an example here. It's pretty much identical as far as the weekly layout to the Erin Condren. So I've been able to use even my old printable sticker kits in here, and I've continued to do my weekly plan with me videos with this book all throughout 2022. Now, I don't know if the rumors are true. So far, I will say that I've not been able to find one, so it must be. They're no longer making Recollections vertical planners. So I'm kind of out of luck for 2023. And it so happened that about the time that I started to realize that this was the case, I got a Facebook ad for this right here, which is a Commit30 weekly planner. I've never used this brand before. This is not sponsored. I have no association or affiliation with the brand whatsoever. I don't even think I have a promo code or anything for you guys. If I find one or a link or something, I'll put it in the description box. But pretty much, I just decided to give this book a try because, like I said, a Facebook ad happened to pop up at just the right time for me. So I thought, why not? I'm on the search for a 2023 planner anyways, and I don't want to go back to Erin Condren, even though it's the format I'm used to. I'm no longer comfortable, and have not been for some time, with throwing my money at that company. So the Commit30 is here. And it came with all these little stickers. Apparently they sell stickers as well. So this is kind of like a sampler of what you can expect to find if you wanted to buy more stuff from them, I guess, or like specific themes. So it's just cute little like sayings and whatnot. These bigger stickers, I don't know what I would do with these because they look like they're probably too big to go in a spread. But then these more like functional stickers, they're kind of cute, I guess. So it says hashtag Commit30, and yeah, very cute. I don't know if I'm going to use those, but I thought that that was a nice touch. And so I picked the purple book. This comes apparently in 8 colors, and you have the option of either starting your week on Monday or starting your week on Sunday. Those 8 colors are divided between those two. So there's 4 colors that are a Sunday start and 4 colors that are a Monday start. I picked Monday, and of the Monday colors, purple was the one I liked best. If you want a purple book on a Sunday start, it simply does not exist. That is not an option. Purple only comes in Monday, just like pink, for example, might only come in Sunday. I'm not sure if that's a fact, but just as an example, right? So if these 4 colors are Monday, these 4 colors are Sunday, and never the twain shall meet. Twain, you get what that means, English, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. As you can see, the back is just kind of smooth, except for the Commit30 logo back here. And then we've got the future is bright and a bunch of sort of leaves and flowers and whatnot on the front, with the logo here as well and the 2023 stamped on it. This is vegan leather. I know that those are 2 buzzwords that people really like hearing and throwing around when they're buying stuff. Vegan leather means it's plastic, guys. That's basically it. It's plastic that's treated to feel like leather, but it's not actual leather, so that vegans feel comfortable using it. Vegan leather is not a thing, it's plastic. Speaking of plastic, I'm having a hard time removing this outer bit. So kiddo's scissors are coming in clutch. And now that this wrapping is going to come off it, hopefully we'll be able to get a good look at the book because it's been too shiny up until this point to really appreciate it. It feels nice. It does feel actually like stamped or embossed, and it does feel quite leathery. But again, this is not leather, it's vegan leather, so it's plastic. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up. I'm gonna do like a whole flip through here. And so inside I can see that there's a little bookmark, which is very cute. It's got the same sort of pattern as the front of the book. Thanks for your order. Thank you for shopping small and supporting our dream. We hope our goal-getting products help you reach for your dreams too. Oh, and it's got a 10% off. Okay, fun. Thanks for that. So we've got more stickers in here. Hello Monday, hello Friday. Time to reorder my planner. That's clever. Birthdays, meetings, a lot of commitment type things, which, you know, that's the whole point, I guess, of their shtick. We've got step counters down here, a weekend banner. So if you wanted to order actual sticker books, I'm assuming that they have ones that are more like work related, workout related, more like general things, etc. I honestly don't know because I have not checked them out, but you can do that. Got our front page here. Hello, my name is, this year I will. So that's cool because you can kind of set like a, not a New Year's resolution, but like some sort of a goal there. If found, please return to, etc. And then they have some suggestions here for things that you might spend 30 days doing. So for example, yoga, Whole30, green smoothie, clearing clutter, no alcohol, riding my bike to work, reading, spring cleaning, no soda. This is not the sort of thing, but I guess if you have like an eating disorder or anything sort of like it, maybe don't even bother with this company, honestly, because it seems like, I don't know if it's like the point, but they seem very like pro cutting things out of your diet in order to feel accomplished. And I could see how that could be triggering for people if they're trying to overcome an eating disorder of some sort. So there's something for you to consider because I didn't realize that this was a thing. So yeah, now we all know. So we're gonna continue on here. Just like a front page, I guess. We have 2023 and 2024 at a glance, our holidays, and then some notes. I appreciate the little notes section down here so that you can kind of like pre-plan or like forward plan. Okay, step one, my vision. What do I want this year to look like? And then it's got different like themed circles. So again, you can write out goals and stuff. I feel like that's just a big part of the branding, is that they want you to have goals and then their intent is to help you stick to those goals. Physical health, mental health, marriage and partner, family and friends, joy and fun, adventure, travel, community, finances, home, career, spiritual health, and personal growth. Me personally, I like that they went with something like spiritual health and personal growth and not straight up like religion, tithings, etc., because that's not something that applies to me. And there are some companies that kind of want to bash you over the head with that. So I feel like this is specific enough and not overly general, but still like there's room for wiggling, you know, like you could count spiritual health as some sort of a religious goal, but you're not kind of forced into that, if that makes sense. And of course, I imagine if any of these don't vibe with you at all, you could always just cross it out and use the circle for something else. Monthly goals overview. So this is pretty cool. So there's 12 months. You can write them out here, whatever order you like. Maybe you want to go by quarters, whatever. And you can actually just put a different goal for yourself for each month. So I guess that's where this sort of list of inspo comes in. Obviously, you don't need to use any of these. You can create your own. But that's pretty cool how they break it up into chunks like that for you. We've got a kind of tutorial, I guess, if you will, instructions on how to use the actual weekly layout. And we're getting into January. So we have another dot grid page here that just says 2023 goals in case you just want to write things out in a more general fashion. And we're getting into the first month here. I imagine every month is going to look just like this, so I'm only going to show you one. It says monthly goal, action steps, which I really like because a goal without a plan is just a dream, right? I don't know if that's exactly how that goes, but the sentiment is there. So we're gonna not only put our goal, but what are we gonna do to make that goal happen? So I really appreciate that. I'm somebody that's very type A. I have my days scheduled out legit to the minute. And I keep myself very, very busy on purpose as a coping mechanism for my anxiety. So this all speaks to the Virgo in me in a major way. This month I did or did not reach my goal. Why? So it gives you a chance to kind of reflect on these goals, maybe where you deviated or where you could have done something different, where you could have used more supports to make these things happen. I like that. Overall, I would rate my effort towards my goal. That just feels unnecessary to me. I probably will not be using that. And then next steps. So that I do like. Here's what I intend to do. Here's what actually happened or didn't happen, and this is what I can do next time to try to support myself and make it work out better. That I like. The whole rating your effort thing, listen, you did your best. I'm not a fan of, oh, I got lazy. No, at that moment, you did what you could with the resources you had and what your body and mind were able to do, considering other circumstances. Don't worry about rating your effort with things, guys. That's kind of a toxic thing. I'm not about that life. So if you're going to do some sort of a monthly challenge, then here you would say this month I commit to do whatever, and you could use this as sort of a tracker. I like the idea of this. Specifically for me personally, I like the idea of like doing yoga every day. I love doing yoga, and sometimes I tell myself, I don't feel like it. But I've never regretted doing 10 minutes of yoga. Never. So this might be the thing that motivates me to do something that helps me clear my head, that helps me get in touch with my body. That sounded weird. You know, it's all good things. Again, this is something that depending on your mindset and depending on the goals you pick, this could become toxic very quickly. So keep that at the front of your mind. But it is here. Use it, don't use it, do what works for you. My reward. See, that I don't like. Why do I have to be rewarded for anything? Do it or don't do it. If you didn't do it, you're not going to punish yourself, right? I hope. So why would you reward yourself for doing it? The doing it is the reward. Whatever. This is... I needed a planner for 2023, guys. I'm not sure if I'm vibing with this 100% yet, but the whole point of this video is not necessarily an endorsement of this particular kind of planner. I'm just letting you know, if you, like me, have no previous experience with this company or how their planners are laid out, now you know, and now you can use this information to decide for yourself, do I want to get one of these myself, or will I pass and go on with a different company? So next we have our month view. Pretty standard stuff. We've got a notes sections here, another little section here that says this month I commit to. So it's almost like they want to take every opportunity on every single page to remind you, you have a goal. Remember your goal. You're working towards your goal, right? That might work for some people, might not work for you. Do with it what you will. So yes, notes. We have spaces to put your appointments or whatever you use your monthly view for. We've got your holidays written out there in the same kind of goldish font or the goldish ink that all this other stuff is in. And we're turning the page now for our first weekly view. So I want to compare while I am here. Let's go ahead and grab one of these that I've not filled in yet. And I want to kind of, I don't even need to measure. I can already tell that the boxes here, yeah, they're going to be too big. So I definitely can't use the same stickers that I've been using in this book and in the EC books to decorate in here. So if I do stick to this book for 2023, and up until right now, I don't see why I wouldn't, seeing as I already have it in my possession, I might not do any more Plan With Me videos, guys. Let me know how you feel about that. If you know of a company that's making books like this, I don't need anything more than this, really. This is literally all I want, is this format. Let me know, because there's still time. I could still get another planner. But the way this is set up, we have this week I commit to, yet again, another reminder of your commitment. Life to do, that's on a little checklist. Work to do, and it's got a little checklist. That doesn't work for me specifically because I'm a stay-at-home mom, and while I do work a lot all day long, I don't know how I would separate my to-dos in life and work categories. So that's, you know, I'm gonna just ignore this and just use this as one long list. We have the option for timing our things out because along the side here on either page, we have 5 through 7 laid out. So presumably 5 a.m. through 7 p.m. We have other little like situations down here divided by 3. What seems obvious to me is using this as a meal planner, but you could use this for fitness tracker, tracking steps. You could use this for appointments, whatever, you know, whatever floats your boat. And if you want, which is what I'm gonna do, you could completely ignore these numbers altogether and just use these squares to write out maybe like, I don't know, morning, afternoon, and evening to-dos or whatever the case may be. I'm not used to this format anymore for like daily planning. I'm used to this 3-box format for decorative planning. So I'll have to sort that out. Then down here we've got another dot grid situation with notes. Actually, this page has a dot grid and this page is plain, which is an interesting choice. But that, yeah, that appears to be the weekly spread generally. And then once we get to the end of the month, so that's through February, and then here we start again. So notes, projects, journal, we have like a whole blank page here to either reflect on January or make notes for the month to come, February. Here's the February start page, and it begins all over again. Our monthly goal, action steps, and reflection on what did or didn't work in January, your 30-day commitment page, and etc. So let's go now to the back. What's all this? This is still December. So this is the end of December here. Stop wishing, start doing. What's this? 2024, okay, and we've got a monthly view of 2024. Again, more like future planning or pre-planning, so that's pretty cool. It's got a little note section as well down here. It's tiny, but I like that it exists. I like that they put it there. And then it seems to me like the rest of the book now is notes. I like that. There's plenty of pages. I'm not gonna count them all out, but I think it's fair to say that there's at least 20 pages of dot grid paper here towards the back. So for budgeting, for like me, for example, I'd probably be using this for like video ideas, lesson plans, brain dump type stuff, like any idea that crosses my mind and I just want to make sure to write it down before I forget, I would probably put it here. And then later on when I go, oh crap, I had this really good idea for a video, or I had this really good idea for a homeschool project, where the heck did I write that down? Well, it's probably here because this is where it would go, right? And that way I always know where all my ideas landed. They landed in the planner that has all the note page space. So that I like. Considering how my mind works, I think that this is a great thing. And then it ends on just a plain page. We have our little strappy situation here for keeping it closed, I guess. Oh, and this is, oh, I like that. Okay, it's got a little like folder type situation on the back page. So I guess we can put all of our stickers in there. That's super cute. So I could also get like my functional stickers because I have stickers for like birthdays, period tracking, sick days, my son's therapy evaluations, etc. And I could just keep them all in here so that when I need them, they're all in one spot and I can just pull them out and put them where they need to go. So then this bookmark, actually, it's also got these things. So there's 2 sort of ribbon bookmarks as well, which I suppose is cool because me personally, I would probably use like one for the weekly and then one for the monthly view, so that at a glance I could check, oh, what did I just do there? Where's the monthly? Here it is. So I could check the monthly view if I need to, and then if I'm trying to go specifically to the week we're on, then I could go there. Or I could use this, and then everything gets kind of bundled up with the strap and you're ready to go. It's not too big. This is the deluxe, so it's actually the bigger size. I'll put at the bottom of the screen because I don't remember off the top of my head what the standard size is versus the deluxe size. And again, this is the deluxe, this is the bigger one. But even so, it's not huge. It's actually, I think, the same size as my Recollections. This is a 9x7 if I'm not mistaken. And this is, actually it's slightly taller, but it's also slightly thinner on this side. So yeah, I'll write down the measurements for you guys, the dimensions at the bottom of the screen as soon as I look them up. But there you go. I don't love that it kind of veers on preachy a lot of the time as far as the whole commitment and the goals, etc. But that is kind of what you sign up for when you look at a planner like this and this kind of company. It's easy for me to ignore that. It might not be so easy for someone else. So that's why I wanted to be like super blunt about what's in here, so that again, you could use the information that I'm giving you to make a choice before you spend your money on something that maybe you won't use, or worse, that might be harmful for you to try to use. So I like it fine, but again, if there exists some option that just has this simple format that I'm already used to using my stickers on, I would love any suggestions. I don't need anything fancy. I certainly don't need anything super expensive, because I sustain myself on checklists and to-do lists anyways. So the only reason I would need a vertical planner like that is just to be able to decorate with it, have fun with it. So I don't want to spend an arm and a leg, basically. I'm open to suggestions though. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this Commit30 planner. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've used one before and how you liked it, if you ended up keeping it the whole year or switching out at some point to something else. And as always, I want to thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, I hope that you'll please give it a big thumbs up. I'd also love it if you would subscribe and click that notification bell, because I post at least 3 times a week and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye.